Hello and welcome to the third round in Rome. It is Novak Djokovic versus Alejandro Tabilo, first versus 32nd seed. And I'm very much looking forward to this one. First meeting between the two. Tabilo's had a great year so far. And of course, he likes to play a lot of the Chilean number two, I believe he'd be. Yeah, should be. And he's playing the six-time champion of Rome, Novak Djokovic in this one. We got Happy Mind in the chat. We got Ghost in the chat. P Funky in the chat. Zocha in the chat. Mr. Jurnork. Welcome. And Jera in the chat as well. Welcome to B14. Gotta be to B14. Djokovic misses his first serve to start. Waiting for this scoreboard to update with the live points. Djokovic second serve, serving first. Double fault to start for Djokovic. Not the best way to start, for sure. There we go. Return. Right in that backhand corner of Djokovic on the forehand side. Backhand, forehand Djokovic. Forehand's long. It's a bad start from Djokovic. Second serve, double fault in the first point, and now getting rushed to the middle by Tabilo. Djokovic, little bit rough to start here. A little bit rough. Love 30. Misses the first serve as well at love 30 down. Of course, it's Rome, it's clay. There can be a lot of breaks, but you don't want to start the match by getting broken. That's just you just don't want to do that. Forehands. Tabilo's a winner. The second serve that Tabilo takes advantage of it. He's got 3 break points to start the match. Djokovic just has not started off strong on the front foot. Tabilo's there to pick up the pieces. Punish. So, a perfect start for the Chilean here. Ace though from Djokovic, love 40 down. This is my first stream of the day. Hopefully, I'm going to do at least one more, maybe 2 more. Looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. Djokovic in the kind of classic at this point. The red, blood orange kind of clay outfit he always wears. Another second serve, though, for Djokovic. Down break point. Second serve ace. So back-to-back aces. First serve last time, second serve this time. 30-40. Saved 2 break points, but still down break point on the ad side. First serve again into the net. So second serve. Will he go big out wide? Or try and fool the out wide? Go big T? Been a pretty lackluster start to the match for Novak. Just a safe second serve. Forehand to backhand. One Djokovic. Backhand to Bio. One Djokovic. It's a lefty, by the way. So there's that dynamic. Lefty to the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand to backhand. Backhand to Bio. Very deep from Djokovic. But not punishing that ball. Drop shot Djokovic. Wow. Drop shot winner. Definitely a bailout drop shot, but it was very well placed. perfectly short there. Great drop shot from behind the baseline. So much, I mean, he had barely any angle there through the middle of the court. Just killed it dead. Djokovic, with the big serves in the second serve and things like that, looks like he's trying to finish points quickly on the clay, which is always tricky to do. Never a guarantee. He's missed another first serve. Drinking spearmint tea. Is that considered a legitimate tea? Yeah, sure. Sure. Definitely, it's a mint tea, but I'm not the I'm not the distributor of all teas. I quite like um, a herbal tea. As Djokovic puts the forehand into the net, will face a fourth break chance for Tabilo. Crazy, crazy start. Djokovic go big again. He goes big into the net, and the first serves are really lacking in this service game. That's got to improve. And quick. Double fault to give the game. Djokovic double faults twice. Hits a whole load of second serves. Yeah, pretty awful service game. He'll hope to just kind of get out of the way. And sometimes it just kind of frees you up. A bit of annoyance on the return. I know from getting my serve broken pretty much every time I try and hold serve. It can be nice just having a free go the next service game, trying to return. Very, very lackluster start for Djokovic, though. Very poor. Got through pretty comfortably against Mutua, the lucky loser in the second round, but a whole different animal playing on form clay court player like Tabilo. Second serve for Tabilo. Backhand Djokovic. Oh, clips the net. Forehand Tabilo. Backhand Djokovic defending. Backhand Tabilo is long. Djokovic puts his racket up because hit the net. It still went considerably deep, so it wasn't a complete reason why he won the point, but definitely threw off Tabilo's rhythm. Love 15. Serve the backhand Djokovic. Backhand Tabilo. Forehanded Djokovic. Backhand Tabilo to the forehanded Djokovic. Backhand drop shot Tabilo. That looks good. Djokovic going to get there just about, but no way Tabilo misses that put away. Great drop shot. 2 drop shots so far in the match, both very well taken, and Djokovic barely got there. Looked like he's really putting on the afterburners to even get there, but to no avail. First serve into the net from Tabilo. It's a wild forehand from Djokovic. Just all sorts of overspin on that forehand. Footwork, everything's looking a bit tired so far. Alejandro Tabilo more than willing to take a 2-love lead. Just misses that first serve. Keeping Djokovic in this game with the first serves missing. Djokovic, even then, his second serve, he's not getting control them at all, these returns, and Tabilo puts away another forehand. 40-15. This is some start from the Chilean. Oh, what a serve. Finally finds the first serve, and it's unreturned. Tabilo up 2-love. Great start. Let's see, he was top 10 in the race earlier in the year, Tabilo. What is he right now? Still 20th, so shows you he's had a good year this year. Over 1,000 points. Drop shot. Just not even close from Djokovic. See him resorting to these drop shots. Shows he's not planning on rallying. But he doesn't have the energy to serve and volley yet either. So yeah, pretty bizarre start from Djokovic. Needs to just get that serve working to get some sort of hold in this game. That's a good first serve for 15-0. Backhand drop shot again, but Tabilo's just going to get there easily. I mean, only one of the 3 drop shots Djokovic has hit have been good. That one in the opening service game. Awful drop shot there. Just so much height on that. 15-30. Djokovic again under pressure. That's a bad miss from Tabilo. Rally ball backhand. He just goes long. Tries to go big down the middle, but yeah. There's a couple ladies holding a Serbian flag there in the crowd. They do quite like Djokovic in Rome generally. It's one of the more friendly tournaments, crowd-wise for him, as that's called an ace, but Tabilo's challenging. Umpire's down. He'll recognize this umpire. He's out. So, Djokovic is having a look, investigating. He walks a bit to the middle, but then walks back. No drama. Second serve, 30-0. Let's see. Yeah, it was out. Just wide of the tee. Oh, backhand return from Tabilo. He's trying to get a double break in 3 games. What is going on? That's a great return on the backhand side. What an angle he's found there. Just aggressive, abbreviated follow through. Perfect return to get another break point. 5th break point of the match in just Djokovic's second service game. That was a very hesitant looking backhand short from Djokovic. Oh, Alejandro Tabilo, forehand winner, up the line, up a double break on the serve. What is going on? First time they've ever met, and Alejandro Tabilo is playing incredible tennis. Djokovic's hands are shaking a bit. I don't know what that's about. They're shaking with the towel, but not shaking as much when he's drinking the water bottle. Yeah, that backhand, it just so short, and then very lackluster forehand to get punished up the line, almost Nadal style from Tabilo. No Nadal in the tournament right now after Hurkacz beat him yesterday, but another lefty the big forehand ready to punish the short balls. Wow. He's not messing about. He is not messing about indeed, Troy. What the heck? Goodness sake. Well, this Tabilo service game, Djokovic at some point has got to kind of wake up, right? Double breakdown. It's only 3-love, though. Second serve for Tabilo to start this game. And gosh, the body serve. Djokovic trying to get his backhand round it. He just nowhere near getting that return in. Djokovic is vulnerable right now. He's vulnerable to an upset, I'm telling you. Very bizarre start to this match. Backhand one past Djokovic. That's kind of what you don't want to do. Give Djokovic targets. Tabilo was kind of halfway up the court when he hit the approach shot. When he was hitting the volley, sorry, approach shot was not deep enough, and Djokovic, with time on the forehand, is going to hit that hard. It's not what you want to do if you're Tabilo right now. Keep it to the baseline. With that serve as well. Ace out wide. Goodness sake. Tell me more, Alejandro. First ace of the match, but he's had a few unreturned. It's a massive one to hold for 2-love. That's unreturned as well to the forehand of Djokovic. 40-15. Wow. Was not expecting this fast to start from Tabilo. Was not expecting this. His highest ever ranking. He's playing like it. Never crazy. He's 32 in the world. He's never played a French Open main draw. But he'll probably be seeded. Look at this attacking tennis from Tabilo. Look at it. Huge forehand to the forehand side of Djokovic. Gets the short ball. Forehand put away up the line. For a 4-love lead against the world number one. Look at this attacking tennis. Running around the backhand for the inside-in forehand winner. That is just beautiful to watch. He's been to the 4th round of Indian Wells last year. Drop shot from Tabilo. Djokovic is struggling to get there again, and Tabilo is making him play. Has he made it? I think Djokovic just made the forehand up the line. Good effort from Tabilo, though. Volley there to keep himself in the point. But Djokovic just about getting away with the point there. He's having to really fight for these points. Just about made that forehand up the line. Any point he's getting, he's having to work so hard for. Another second serve for Djokovic. Just not got into rhythm at all on serve. It was big on the second serve return to Bio. Djokovic frustrated. 30-love up. Never even heard of. Well, Tabilo was he's in the Chilean United Cup team, I think last year. Oh, drop shot is good. Not so good though. Tabilo at the net finds the topspin necessary to put the backhand away. Well, that drop shot was decent, but again, a bit too much height of bounce on it. Tabilo doesn't even need to bend his knees, barely, getting to that backhand. 30-15. Tabilo's there on the forehand side. Djokovic has to face another drop shot. He's there. Forehand lob. Oh, these overheads, both of them from Djokovic, have been put back in the court, but this time Tabilo goes long. 40-15. Goodness sake. Scrappy game from Djokovic. Up 40-15. By the way, got Cerundolo Khachanov right now. Khachanov up a set, 3-all, 40-love Cerundolo. Backhand Djokovic forehand into the net from Tabilo. Djokovic gets his opening hold in the 5th game of the first set. So Tabilo was he was ATP Cup, United Cup, like Chilean number 2. I never heard of him before that. He's had a pretty good year this year. At one point, he was like top 8 in the race earlier on because he won a challenger. He won a might have won a 250. Well, he won Auckland, yeah. He won Auckland and challenger in Brasilia. So he had a great start to the year. Then inevitably lost first round of Australian Open. On the clay, final in Santiago during the South American swing. Hasn't really done much on the European clay until he won the title in where is that? A challenger in France. He won a title last week. So great form this year. 23 wins on the year. 2 challengers won, 1 251. On clay, really not put too many feet wrong. Dragan in the chat. Idemo Nole, we got Lexi in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, so Tabilo is not to be messed around with this year, but who would have predicted this start? Not me. Better rally balls from Djokovic. Backhand is deep, but Tabilo's there on the forehand up the line. 15 love. Wow. By the way, Terence Satman, Dimitrov are in a really tight first set. 5-all, 30-all. Dimitrov doesn't really like Rome. He's made one semifinal here like 12 years ago or something. And one quarterfinal a few years ago. But apart from that, nothing but first few round losses. Is he going to have to play an overhead? He's not going to. Lobs long from Djokovic. 40-30. Or not 40-30. 30 love. I see the 4. I see the zeros. Halfway to a 5-1 lead. The first serve's into the net as well. Surely, at some point, Djokovic is going to hit a good second serve return. It's not now. Backhand's wide. Djokovic really struggling to win any points. Oh, Dimitrov gets unlucky there. That man saves the break point at 5-all. Forehand to Bio. I thought that was another winner. He's playing huge tennis, but Djokovic at the same time missing almost every ball. It's particularly hard at all. That is the time to make a forehand unforced error, up 40 love. Kinda sold it all for the winner there. Didn't quite get it. Keeps that in, Djokovic. Drop shot from Djokovic. Another good one. So, 2 of 4 now. Good drop shot from Novak. But that was, I mean, way behind the baseline. These are desperation drop shots. He does not like being in rallies for some reason. I mean, the first serve is not landing for Djokovic. Tabilo is playing great aggressive tennis. There's no doubting that. He's playing great, Tabilo. Djokovic not really standing his ground in any rallies. Again, second serve return. We expect Djokovic to go big. He runs around the backhand and doesn't deliver anything at all as Tabilo, forehand winner. He's up 5-1 in the first set against number 1 in the world. He's up 5-1. This is crazy. Crazy. He's only ever beat a player previously ranked in the top 10 once, being Diego Schwartzman a couple years ago. This has no no previous bearings to get this kind of win. Drop shot. But that redrop's not there from Tabilo. It's another not great drop shot. This time, quite a lot of width on it though. Yeah, I mean that was crazy. Like, that's so unlucky. Someone wanting an autograph and we saw the video, the water bottle fell accidentally from their grasp. These hot days in Rome, sweaty hands. Looks like an easier service game here for Djokovic, but he has really got nothing to lose. 1-5 down. They're really unlucky to hit Djokovic on the head. That could have gone anywhere, that bottle. He did play it off with wearing a helmet yesterday, but it's got to kind of shock you a bit getting hit with a blunt metal object when you're signing autographs as Djokovic holds for 5-2. It's got to really shock you. By the way, Cerundolo Khachanov is 4-all, 30-all second set. Khachanov would love to break to serve for the match. It is insane. It is insane. I think the people that thought it was a targeted attack, it was never gonna be a targeted bottle attack, like, I mean, not in Rome, not in Rome. Maybe, if there was a tournament, I don't know. If he went to, um, is Atlanta still going on? 250. Some kind of American dominated, he doesn't really get the American crowd support at all, but not in Rome when, they're pretty much on his side generally. Anyway, Khachanov has break point for 5-4. Tabilo serving for the first set for a breadstick. Khachanov gets the Cerundolo unforced error. This could be a nice straight set win against very decent clay court player in Cerundolo. Forehand into the net from Djokovic. 3 points away is Tabilo from not the breadstick, the 6-2 first set. What an insane result the first set this could be. Insane. Long return from Djokovic, 30 love. At this point, you just go big on these returns. Sets pretty much all done. If you go big and you strike, get one break back. Second serve return, you'd expect Djokovic to go all out on this. No, just safe down the middle. Backhand Djokovic into the net. I mean, these are very basic unforced errors Djokovic is making, and he's looking at his racket. He's the one making the unforced errors, not the racket. Very, very bizarre first set from Djokovic. Tabilo has played great. No credit taken from Tabilo. Djokovic has not even been in it. It's the first set, 6-2. Tabilo serving volley to win it. What is going on in Rome? What is going on? That's an incredible first set result. And Khachanov's waiting, probably one game away from waiting in the fourth round. He would love Tabilo to be there instead of Djokovic. He has beaten Djokovic once before, but at least once before, that Paris final. But you don't want to play Djokovic in Rome normally. Today, who knows what's going on? He's not in it. Forgot to say hello to Tom, by the way. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, Tom Taylor. Who's Novak's coach now? Well, he split with Ivanisevic and his physio. I think he's got his old physio from a few years ago that he had for 10 years. And you just look at the stats here. 65% first serve in. He's winning his first serve 77% of the time. His second serve 86% of the time to Bio. You will very rarely ever see that kind of stat against Novak. One of the best returners in history. Second serve on clay, the surface where you have most time on the ball. And he's only winning 14% of the points on his opponent's second serve. That is incredible. And you can see some of the second serves. Tabilo went body and things. Some of the second serves were just so inviting, but Djokovic couldn't find his bearings. There were some second serves, middle of the box, running around the backhands, and Djokovic kind of didn't hit the forehand cleanly. It went short. Tabilo takes advantage of the backhand side of a short ball, and then he wins the rally. Very, very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. I still think he has a couple people that I recognize. It's hard to kind of keep track of everyone. Welcome, Joe, by the way. Welcome, welcome. This is a mental first set. And Tabio's very little reaction to winning it as well. He is calm as anything. Cold-blooded Alejandro Tabilo. I'll just cover last couple points of this match, maybe. Could be. For Khachanov, he's 30 all here, but was 30-15. Cerundolo making it a bit closer. First serve in the net as well. Can Francisco get a break-back point? Backhand. This is a bit of a nervy game from Khachanov, to be honest. So he's down the break-back point. But let's go back to Djokovic Tabilo. He is serving great. The second serve stats, you've got to say, are crazy. crazy, Djokovic is concerned. It was 48% the first serve, Djokovic. That's got to improve. But the second serve returning stats are diabolical. So what do we think? This second set, is that first set confined to history? Djokovic just kind of gets back into the normal flow of things? What do we think happens here? 4-1 Tabilo to 4-1 Djokovic. Backhand Tabilo. 4-1 Djokovic. 4-1 Tabilo. That's a bit more like it from Djokovic. Just a bit of an injection of pace. Gets the point. If logic will prevail, Djokovic will play better in this second set. But I mean, from the first set, who knows what the hell's gonna happen? That's where we're at. First serve is long, a 30 love. I expect Djokovic to improve a lot in this second set. If that first hasn't woken him up, I don't know what will. Great forehand winner from Tabilo, not done in this game, 30-15. I think Djokovic 6-4 or so. Look at the forehand stats for Tabilo. 9.8 forehand quality. I know it was good, but that's incredible. That's incredible. Djokovic 6.8. The forehand's been ruling the roost for a few years, but not today on the clay court. The forehand's got to be good on the clay. That's kind of his main weapon. At least it should be. Not contending with Tabilo in this match so far. And the forehand again goes wide. Tabilo, 30-all in the opening game. If you remember, Djokovic went down love 40, then got broken advantage, fourth break point of the game for Tabilo in that opening game of the first set. That's when you just kind of knew this match is not going to go to script, is it? Serve. Oh, he missed it? Just out. I thought that was an ace for Djokovic, but second serve at 30-all. These are key moments. And again, he's missed the first serve. It was close, but he's missed it. Double fault from Djokovic. He double faulted twice. In the opening game, he got broken via a double fault. Here he is again, down break point from 30 love up. This is not ideal preparation for Roland Garros, I'll tell you that for free. He was hoping to go here, at least make the semis or quarters. Second serve here, though, for Tabilo to be a set and a break up. 6-2-1 love on a guy who's had so much success in Rome. Double fault number 2 in a row. Djokovic is not really exploded yet either. He's got to be furious with himself, surely, with how he's playing. Incredible stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's been very little reaction. At one point, he was smiling from Djokovic. I'm not sure what he has to smile about right now. There's been little to no reaction. We've had maybe one kind of hurry up to the ball people in frustration, but it was very tame even then. Nice drop shot winner on return. Okay, so nice start to the game for Djokovic. He's got to break back this game. He really has to. He's not broken serve yet in the match. I think he's even had a break point. Has he had a break point in the match at all? I don't think so. Tabilo just lets go on his ball toss. Second chance for the first serve. Ace from Tabilo up the tee. Yeah, 2 double faults in a row. It's just so rare you see that from Djokovic. He's got a very solid second serve normally. Just in on the forehand now. Forehand put away for Tabilo. 30-15. He's in full control right now. Full control. Yeah, there would be something. We'd see a kind of reaction, like some kind of effort to get out of the slump. Yeah, it's not happening for Djokovic right now at all. Ace again for Tabilo. 2 aces in this game for 40-15. For another, I mean, if you'd have predicted even Tabilo being 2-love up in both sets, first 2 sets. Oh, half volley pickup from Tabilo. Oh, come on. Tabilo at net. And this is so good from the Chilean. He's in full cruise control. Djokovic in free fall. That's an ace. At love 2 down. Oh, thought it was another ace to the crowd, but not quite. Second serve, 15-love. Forehands. 1 to Bio. Goodness sake. The forehand speed differences. I'd like to see a look because Tabilo is hammering that side. Dimitrov gets the first set, by the way, over Terence that man. Struggled in Rome over the years, but just eking over. Returning to the net from Tabilo. 30-15 Djokovic. He was up 30-love the last game. Wowzers indeed. Tabilo is playing lights out. Djokovic needs to find something extra. Keep up with the level. Very short return, the backhand lob. If that was in, I don't know if Djokovic would have racket smashed or something. Tabilo drew him in on the return. It's 40-15. 4-1 Djokovic, 4-1 Tabilo. Backhand Djokovic, just on the baseline. Long from Tabilo. So Djokovic doesn't take him as long in this set to get his first hold, but down a set and a break to the Chilean number 2. Chilean number 2, Chilean number 1? Gary's probably number 1, right? He is. He's really struggling right now to do anything. I mean, 2 of the last 3 service games, he's held okay. That 1-5 game and this game. That first game of the set, it was looking good, but then to be a forehand winner at 30-love, and then I don't remember what happened at 30-15, but double faulted twice from 30-all to lose the game. It's just unacceptable in a Masters 1000 standard. There's no way you win that game. You double fault twice. Key moments. Tabilo looking, I mean, he's match fit. He won the challenger last week in France. He's looking ready for another, I mean, who knows how many sets. Djokovic is just struggling to get by right now. By the way, like and subscribe to QualityShot Tennis for more tennis action. Subscribe if you are new. 40 love. Sorry, not 40 love. Love 15. Tabilo forehand into the net. Decent return from Djokovic. Tabilo making error we've not seen so far very often from him. Very, very few errors. Another deep return. Now comes to net. Djokovic gets past. If you know, it was deep return. It was good from Djokovic. Tabilo had to half volley pick it up. Then Djokovic coming to net. Not good enough, really, with the approach. Yeah, he's got to be hot. I think it was 26 or so. I was looking at the weather earlier in case there was any delays for my matches. Tabilo coming to net. That's an approach there. Open space. Djokovic. Very low ball to get the backhand pass under. Is that Joe? Are you Joe? Welcome, welcome. Jerry, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you in the chat. Return to the net from Tabilo. Tabilo is playing so well. He'll be favored. Noli loses. Not saying that he's lost. Yeah, but it is a possibility right now. Big possibility being down a set and a break. That is such a question. Top half, you'd have to say Zverev's the favorite to get through. You'd have to say with the draw, how the draw is opened up. The draw, even before the seeds lost, was open for Zverev, but now Borges in the fourth round. Shelton at worst in terms of a seed in the quarters. Shelton on clay. I mean, and then Hatchnov or someone in the semis. So not Shelton in the quarters. Yeah, that quarterfinal wouldn't be too hard for Zverev either. I mean, Fritz on clay. He's playing better than he used to on clay. Yeah, Zverev's draw is pretty good for a final. And bottom half, Steph just scrambled over the line against Struff. Rublev had to fight for everything. Last week he was sick as well. To be up 3-1. Yeah, I don't even know. Such an open draw with Alcaraz, Sinner, could be Djokovic out as well. Be very, very open. I hope so, Joe. I hope so. To be up 3-1. Djokovic has to hold here. Every game's a must hold for Djokovic. He's serving a bit better than he was. A little bit better. Try volley. Djokovic, nicely taken. 40 love. I mean, this is a crazy, crazy match. Completely gone off script. Ace to finish the game for Djokovic. Down a break, but he's serving better. If that's any consolation, the return has got to improve. He's got to get a break. These next 3 games, he's got to get a break while holding serve. When is Pedro Chachin playing? That's a question. Is he still in the tournament? I don't think he's still in the tournament. Lexi, let me have a look. Yeah, he lost to Struff first round. Struff then lost Tsitsipas in 3 sets. How old Novak is now? He's like 37, 36, 37. Let's see. Yeah, 36. 37 in 10 days. Normally turns normally gets his birthday around the French Open time. It's not quite spelt like that, but I know what you mean. Some support for Djokovic here. He's really under the cosh this whole match. Tabilo playing great. How long can he keep up this level, though? And also, how long can Djokovic's return level be so low? These are the questions we ask ourselves. Well, sorry, guys. Went through a sneezing fit there. First serve into the net from Tabilo. Forehand from Djokovic. Forehand Tabilo. Forehand Djokovic inside out to forehand Tabilo. Up the line. Forehand Djokovic. Backhand Tabilo. Forehand Djokovic. Up the line. That's a better forehand from Djokovic. That's more like it. More like it from the world number one. Love 15. Yeah. I don't like how the draws opened up for him, this the top half. You just gotta hope Fritz is playing well. Oh, Tabilo stops the point. Was the forehand long from Djokovic? It's wrong. It is out. Good. Very good challenge from Tabilo. Mid rally. Stops the point. It is out. 15-0. That's very well spotted by the Chilean. Backhand to forehand to Tabilo. Better return from Djokovic. Backhand to forehand. One to Tabilo. Djokovic, he's going to have to up his game. Forehand from Djokovic. Backhand drop shot to Tabilo. Djokovic coming to net. Redrop is well placed. And this is a better return game here. A return game of a decent quality we've not really seen all match. So 15-30. 37 in 10 days. Ace from Tabilo, though. Djokovic, great point, but Tabilo is not done yet in this game. Just massive, massive serving from the Chilean. He is, Joe, but is it enough? Of the way Tabilo is playing on his ground strokes, Djokovic defending anyway. The forehand kind of squash shots wide for 40-30 Tabilo from 15-30 down. Is it enough from Djokovic? I'm not sure. Djokovic on the stretch, but Tabilo, massive forehand winner. And this is such an incredible match from the Chilean. I've never seen him play as well as this. on such a big stage. I've never seen him play this well. Djokovic down 2-4 in a must-hold game. Otherwise, Tabilo serving for 6-2, 6-2. Oh my gosh. He's just stunned right now, Djokovic. He's been stunned the whole match, but that forehand's long. Third ball. Forehands. Backhand Tabilo. Forehand Djokovic. Forehand Tabilo. Forehand Djokovic. Forehand Tabilo. Backhand Djokovic. Tabilo is wide. 15-0. He's from Chile. So he's naturally a clay court player. Naturally, that's his calling. Yeah, like and subscribe indeed. Oh my gosh, Tabilo! Second serve return. He lights up the forehand up the line. This is one of the biggest shocks of the year. It's gotta be. What is going on? Mirjana, Serbian's gotta be a bit upset right now. Drop shot from Djokovic, just desperation. Tabilo gets there. Backhand. Tabilo almost steals the point. Almost steals the point. Djokovic will bounce back in the second set to be sure. Well, he's not got much time left, has he? 2-4, 30-0. Other famous Gonzalez had a massive forehand back in the day. There was Marcelo Rios from Chile. Of course, Nicolas Jarry, Christian Garin, Barrios Vera recently. Decent Chilean player, but that's an ace from Djokovic up the line. Must win point. He's won it. Remember, I've seen videos of Gonzalez hitting just ridiculous forehands. He's like 2007 or so, maybe a bit earlier. No, Tabilo! That's a ridiculous backhand. There's been another forehand for Tabilo this match, but the backhands he's hitting as well to set up the forehands. Backhand winner right in the corner. Goodness sake. Rios, I think the only world number one to not win a slam, I think. Djokovic gets back to game point. This must hold game. Otherwise, he's done. Dunzo. Forget about it. Insane. Ace out wide from Djokovic. And he had to hold the game. Tabilo was down his neck. He's held the game. Tabilo's 2 games away. This is a massive game here at 4-3. Djokovic has been down so many matches and come back. Is this another one of those? Had a decent return game the last game until he didn't. And Tabilo was just like, nah, you're not breaking. 15-30 down. I hold to 30. So he had a decent return game the last game. That redrop to go 15-30 up. He's got to produce more. It's got to be perfection, this return game. But who knows? He might get a couple gifts from Tabilo. Tabilo's never been here before, really. Just looking at his career again, I just don't think he's been in many situations beating top players. He lost straight sets to Alcaraz, Ruud, Fritz, Berrettini, um, straight to Khachanov even. When do you see him have a set and a break on someone in the top 5 of the rankings? Someone who's been there pretty much consistently since 2007, kind of 2017, kind of. Serves the backhand Djokovic, forehands of Tabilo, and Djokovic deep on the backhand. Puts Tabilo under pressure. You felt like Tabilo was just keeping the ball in there a bit guilty of that. Massive, massive service game here. Tabilo, you feel like that first serve and forehand has got to be so key here, keeping the points quick. Look at that first serve. That's in on the baseline. Wow. Didn't think that was in there, but Tabilo is still in the point. Forehand. Backhand drop shot. Djokovic. What a drop shot that is. But what a redraw. Tabilo. Point of the match. Point of the match. Are you kidding me, Alejandro Tabilo? That cross-court drop shot took me out. I went right. But how has Tabilo got there for the winner? How has he done that? First serve in the net again. So 15-all second serve. Calm down, calm down. Decent return from Djokovic and lets loose in the forehand. Another forehand here, but into the net. And is Djokovic even playing well enough to take advantage of Tabilo's nerves? I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is. Thirty 15 to the Chilean. Another second serve, though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And returns long in the forehand. That's unforgivable. Second serve return. This key moment in the match. Djokovic has let that second serve return forehand go long. Unacceptable. And he's 2 game points away from serving to stay in the match. Forehand. Oh, just out from Tabilo. Djokovic pointing out the mark. It's 40-30. Yeah, bye-bye, Tom. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Another game point. Showing Djokovic's one of Djokovic's coaches there. I think he's a new coach. Drop shot. Oh, drop shot winner from Tabilo. This is insane. This is insane. Hey, 1 break, 2 breaks, 3 love up. You think, okay, this can happen. Slow start. This is not a fluke anymore. Alejandro Tabilo is up a set and a break up on Djokovic. He's 1 game away from the biggest win of his life. He's not even had a win close to this in his life. What a year Alejandro Tabilo is having. He's 1 game away from the biggest win of his life. Forehand is wide. Big return. Good angle on that backhand return from Tabilo. Great angle. Love 15. You just can't fault Tabilo at all in this. He's played so, so well. Return on the baseline from Tabilo. Backhand Djokovic. Backhand Tabilo. Go on Djokovic. Wild. Massively wild forehand. His head might be scrambled here because of that bottle. It might be the reasoning. But he did have a medical checkup after it, and it seemed to be fine. Hey, Sam. Oh, baby crying in the crowd. Not now. Not now, child. Sweet summer child. And they're shouting between first and second serves. Down love 30. He's 2 points away from losing the match. He just cannot shout between first and second serves right now. I think another sound there. And I think that's deserved there. With all the noise between first and second serves, I'm glad the return didn't come in. Because that would have just that would have sucked, in all truth. So 15-30. Ace from Djokovic for 30-all. These are the points he needs right now. You can't prepare for Roland Garros with semifinals in Monte Carlo and one win since. There's a second serve here at 30-all as well for Tabilo. Hopefully no sound between these first and seconds. Block return. Fuan Djokovic is wild. And it's match point for Alejandro Tabilo. Djokovic has not showed up today. Alejandro Tabilo has played incredibly. To break Djokovic 4 times in the match. To win it in straight sets. Just a fault. I thought it might have been a let. Second serve for Djokovic, down match point. Surely not a double fault here. It is a double fault. Incredible. Incredible win for Alejandro Tabilo. And the crowd's whistling and booing. I don't know why. Tabilo didn't do anything wrong. Are they whistling and booing Djokovic's performance? What a win for Alejandro Tabilo. Take nothing away from him. He's having the best year of his career. It doesn't stop now. It keeps on getting better. He's won 3 titles, 2 on Challenger Tour, 1 on 250 level, and he will play Karen Khachanov in his tied best ever result at Masters 1000 already. What a chance it is for Tabilo. Open draw here at the top half. He'll play Khachanov in the 4th round. He beats Djokovic 6-2, 6-3. What a win. What a win. I mean, no one expected this. No one expected this, but I expected Tabilo to be competitive. 6-2, 6-3. The way Djokovic played, it was really bad. It was bad. The serve was barely working for the majority of the match. How errant was everything about his game. But Tabilo's forehand, we saw the first set, 9.8 forehand quality. He was just dominating every baseline rally, and Djokovic's forehand couldn't compete. His forehand couldn't compete with the Chileans. He wins in straight sets. What a win. I mean, if you told anyone last year in December, November, when anyone's making the predictions, if you told anyone Djokovic would be titleless by Roland Garros, they'd think you're joking. You're lying. It's got to be Got to be fibbing there. But he is. I'm not sure when the last time that was, being titleless by Roland Garros. Maybe it was the COVID the COVID fiasco 2021. Not 2022, sorry. Can't remember. Did he win Rome that year? Um, was Wimbledon his first title? That might have been it, but this has been a completely normal kind of year. There's not been any things he's been not allowed to play or anything. And Djokovic still loses straight sets to Tabilo in one of the biggest shocks. I say one of the biggest shocks ever. He lost to Luca Nardi, the lucky loser in Indian Wells. So it just gets worse and worse this year for Djokovic. He was hoping to have a kind of like a big year, a big season coming up to the Olympics, but this has really been a horrific first half of the year. Maybe all changes Roland Garros. We know we can turn it on at the slams. Maybe it changes, but semifinals Indian Wells, losing to Luca Nardi in semifinals Australian Open, losing to Luca Nardi, Indian Wells, and now a tournament he loves so dear in Rome. He loses third round. It's not good enough, and we'll see where he goes from here. He's got so much to do before Roland Garros. We know he can win it. He's won it 3 times, but the defending champion has got, so much hard work to do in the training ground, just getting himself back to competitive level, competitive fitness. It's all well and good beating Corentin Moutet, who's barely professional himself, but coming up against a decent clay courter, you'd expect Djokovic to win these kind of matches if it was Echeverry or someone like that. Echeverry, Tabilo, these South American clay courters that are very decent, they're very solid, but Tabilo found an extra level today. Noli couldn't handle it. He's gone in straight sets, and this draw is so open. Most open draw since Madrid last week. So I'll see you guys probably later for not sure. I might do either one or both of the Collins Garcia match and also the Callan Sky Svitolina. I might do one or two. So I'll see you guys for those ones. Djokovic loses in straights. Congratulations to Alejandro Tabilo. Biggest win of his life against the world number 1. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.